Well, good morning, everyone. It is confirmation weekend. It is a beautiful thing to see all these confirmands affirming their baptism and their profession of Jesus Christ. This is that which happens between the before and the after. This is the interlude. And we have four lovely confirmands here. We have Reese. Why don't you introduce all yourselves, actually? Go ahead. Go ahead, Reese.
Hi, I'm Reese Clark.
Reese Clark. All right.
I'm Maddie.
Maddie.
I'm Derek.
Derek.
And I'm Mason.
Mason. All right. So Mason, let's start with you.
Okay.
So you gave us the closing excuse me, the closing prayer today. How was that? Were you a little nervous up there? Was it?
I was definitely nervous, but
It didn't show. You looked like you're
I
natural
just
up there.
knew God was with me, and I knew He was guiding me through
Yeah.
it.
It's wonderful. All right. All right. So tell us about confirmation and how it starts and the whole process. How long does the process take? Is it like a week or a few weeks? Or tell me from the beginning how confirmation starts for those who don't know.
Well, it starts out when you're very young,
Okay.
at night, then you move up to youth group, then you go
Okay.
to confirmation camp from 7th to 8th grade in the summer. Then you do this in freshman year, and yeah, takes a very long time.
It takes a long time. It's a long journey. It's a long journey with God. Now, you
Yes.
started, I mean, you guys weren't even meeting like in person. It was all just on Zoom. How'd that work out?
Well, we all just showed up to the Zoom meeting, and I
Is that kind of
guess
weird? I mean, just weird
Yeah.
meeting people online did you know everybody at first?
I did not.
Oh, that's interesting. So kind of strange.
Yeah, pretty strange.
All right. Maddie. All right. Now I want to know, you decided to do the sermon, and you did too. Uh, who chooses who does what? Do you guys do that? Do you say I'm feeling like I need to do the sermon today? I want to do. You just were chosen.
Miss Susan, our lovely Miss Susan.
Yes.
She picks us.
She picks you.
Mhm.
So she said, Maddie, you are the sermon girl today. All right. Good. Tell us about your sermon. I was watching last night, and you had a lot of eclair moments, donut moments. You got like a sweet tooth, it seems.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. All right. So tell us about your sermon. How it was last night. You're going to do it again today.
Yeah, 10:30. My sermon was pretty great. I was inspired by the amazing food
Okay.
and the people
And-
and the people and God
And go.
and God. And yeah, I was always a part of this church, and I just love confirmation, and I love where I'm at right now.
Oh, fun. It's fun. Well, you gave a great sermon. You're a natural. So maybe, going into the priesthood is maybe not. All right. All right, Reese. You gave the kid talk today. It was a lovely. You actually did it yesterday. You're going to do it again at 9:15. So
Yep.
coming up.
Yep.
Now, tell us about your kid talk. Tell us what it was about.
My kid talk is about bullying. I had a rough time growing up with bullying and
No.
whatnot. Yeah. Kind of sucks, but I want to help little kids to, just like grow up knowing that like just be kind to others. It's not that hard. So, God loves us. We should love others. It's simple.
It is simple.
It's
It is
so
simple. Now, you again seem like a natural up there with all the kids. That's kind of your element.
I was freaking out. I was so
You were?
nervous.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was pretty nervous. And I
Yeah.
do this a lot, but it's,
You do it a lot.
a little
Well,
shaky.
you were also in the regular choir.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but
I know. So you're up there all the time.
yeah, I'm like right smack dab in the middle of the sanctuary. So
I know.
it
I know.
got my nerves shot, but
Well, you did great. You did
Yeah.
great. Okay, Maddie, you also said last night you were interested in the youth band. Is that a path you're going to do? Something about you were like you said you were into youth band, so I'm just kind of curious what that was all about.
Yeah, I was invited the middle school youth band,
Oh,
and
cool.
I was a singer and I sang.
You sang cool.
Yeah.
So is that what you're going to continue to do? Are you going to kind of step up to the high school youth band when you get a chance?
I think that's what Susan would like me to do.
Okay, good. Well, we need a lot of talented people there. So anyway, all right, Mr. Derek.
Yeah. Yes,
All right.
sir.
Tell me more about your experience here and your sermon today. You gave another sermon today. You were at the 8 a.m. and it was
Yeah.
very powerful. So let's hear more about that. What
Um,
inspired your sermon today?
Well, Sean Sheridan, who's
Okay.
like my past youth pastor.
Okay,
and,
right, yep.
I decided to, because everyone else was doing super serious, and I guess I wanted to keep mine serious but not extremely sad.
Okay,
So I decided to talk about my experience with me not studying for a Spanish test.
yeah, that's right.
Although I did get an 83 on it though, so it's not
Pretty good.
It's not all bad.
That's pretty good. I mean, that's a solid B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid.
So well, that's awesome. All right, Mr. Mason, tell us one story about confirmation camp that really stuck out in your mind. Because I'm assuming that this really is, besides today, the highlight of confirmation, going and hanging out with all your friends and kind of just learning about God. Tell us what your
I remember, like over the week, we were writing a prayer,
Uh-huh.
and then on one of the last nights, we would all sit around a giant fire, and we would one by one like throw our prayers into the fire and bring
Oh,
them up to God.
so powerful.
That is powerful.
All right, cool. That's awesome. Derek, what about you? What was your confirmation camp? What was your favorite moment?
Well, I'd say it was not really my favorite, but my most memorable
Uh-huh.
was the last day we were doing a rope swing into like the creek,
Wow.
and I was next in line. There was someone in front of me, and she fell and broke her foot. So
Oh, that's
it was very
right. Yeah.
unfortunate.
Oh my goodness. That was
I didn't. Yeah, it was
never
very
forget that,
unfortunate.
huh?
Never
Yeah.
forget it.
Oh, poor Kaylee. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. So was she okay? She ended up being okay? Fine.
Yeah.
Good. Broke her leg?
I think so.
Oh my goodness. That's too bad. All right.
Yeah, she broke her leg.
Eey. Maddie, what about you? What was your most memorable thing at confirmation camp?
This is not going to be a shocker, but
It's
it
not
was
gonna be a
the
shocker.
chocolate eclairs
Oh my goodness. Back to the eclairs.
or the Jello.
Or the
We had a lot of Jello.
Now, so there's a lot of food up there, right? Up at confirmation
yeah.
camp. So
Oh, yeah.
let's do a little plug for confirmation
Oh, I
camp.
got you.
How good is the food up there? Because I think we have Mr. Uliberry up there.
Oh,
Who
I know
makes
who
all
he is.
all
Oh,
oh yeah,
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
you do. Who makes all the food up there? And it's just how good is the food?
I'd say breakfast is an 11 out of 10.
Oh my goodness.
I'd
wow.
say lunch is an 11 out of 10.
My goodness.
And I'd
wow.
say dinner and everything else is just
way beyond.
it's so good.
So good. All right. So let's if you if you are trying to plug besides, God and
Oh, yeah,
friendship,
no,
that,
no, yeah.
that like food is really top notch. And this
Yeah,
is why
you should come to
this
the
is why you should go to confirmation camp.
Yes.
All right, cool. Awesome. All right, Reese.
My
give
favorite
us, give us your
moment.
favorite moment.
Ooh, I really enjoyed commitment night. That was kind of like the whole week was like awesome, but commitment night really like tied it all together as
Yeah.
far as like growing my faith. And I really like kind of realized I was like, wow, like, this is real. Like I really felt myself be like yanked closer to God. It was really cool.
Now, is that really powerful? I mean, is there like a moment where you go,
There was.
literally a switch has turned almost.
Pretty much, yeah. It was kind of like a little light bulb. And the chocolate eclairs. Those
And
were-
the chocolate
those are
eclairs.
so good. I missed the chocolate
The switch
eclairs.
and chocolate eclairs. That's good.
Mhm.
Was that
I
Mr.
agree.
Uliberry that made the chocolate eclairs?
I think so, yeah.
Good. That's
Mhm.
good.
So
Okay,
good.
so coming up after our regular services, we have the affirmation of baptism service. Now, what are you guys doing in there?
We are
Tell us
kind
what
of
happens.
it's kind of like the wrapping up the 1 o'clock service.
Right.
Yes. The ceremony.
o'clock.
We're kind of just wrapping it up and like confessing our faith. It's kind of like all the services we get to like, show what we're good at. And then the 1 o'clock kind of wraps that all together and really notices that we are being confirmed into this church.
Wow, and that's gonna be pretty powerful, I think. for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So and that's at 1 o'clock, right, Maddie? 1 o'clock. And what are you doing at the 1 o'clock service? The affirmation of baptism.
Same thing she's doing?
Same thing she's doing. Is this be a powerful moment for you?
Oh, of course.
Of course. There won't be any eclairs, I don't think, during the service.
You
but
never know.
You
You
never
never
know.
know.
Afterwards, we'll have to hook
They
you up.
have the bread, so
They
you
do
never
have the
know.
True. Awesome. All right, Mr. Derek.
Yes.
Affirmation of baptism. Are you excited for this? It's going to be another powerful moment for you
Yeah.
because there's going to be a lot of parents here and people watching and kind of googling over you. So give us a moment you're most looking forward to.
Well, I gotta say,
Uh-huh.
if we walk back there, there's some food for the confirmands.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
excited for the
We're,
food.
we're back
And
to
the service.
food.
The service is first, the food second.
So the key to your hearts really was what you're saying is food. Food.
Yes.
Okay. So just as if
Free
we bring food, that's all good. All right, Mr. Mason, wrap us up with a final affirmation thought and give us since you did the closing prayer, let's have another inspirational thought for that affirmation service.
I don't know. Just do the right thing in life.
Do the right thing in life.
That's
Okay.
the quote.
That is the quote of the day. I really like that. All right, guys. Well, it has been so much fun to be here with you guys to learn more about confirmation and what happens. And it's been fun, right? To learn the services and to kind of, you guys even did the offering. You guys went down and took the plates and everything. It was great.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you guys, and God bless you all. It's really a pleasure that you guys are now here in the church as Confirmands. Anyway, that's going to do it for us here today. This has been the Interlude, and stay tuned actually for the 1 p.m. affirmation of baptism service that will be live streamed. We look forward to seeing you all there. God bless you all.